agenda. It is Katie King respecting the 2023 budget. This is a virtual presentation. Hi, Katie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. You can proceed when you're ready.
Okay. Hi, my name is Katie King, and I'm here as an individual speaking about the proposed budget increase to the Hamilton Police Services. We need to confront the fact that policing does not equate to safety. Policing is a tool to keep people criminalized and imprisoned. And when I say people, I mean poor, disabled, Black, Indigenous, racialized, queer, and trans people. The police budget grows every year, and so does crime. Every year, the police request more money because crime is increasing. Crime is increasing. Crime is increasing. We don't know what's happening. Well, I can see what's happening. What I see is that something isn't working. If the issue is crime, then we are not investing enough resources into other efforts to reduce crime. Intuitively, I want to think about public health. My sister, who's delegating later on today, will also probably talk about public health too. How do we apply a public health lens, aka the prevention of illness, to crime? And when I say crime, I'm understanding sometimes that crime is a necessity or for survival. So to prevent crime, we would put supports in place to prevent crime. And to be able to do this, we need to understand that crime is multifaceted and in many cases a reflection that the city is not meeting our basic needs. We must understand what the root causes of crime are and simultaneously admit that crime is not solely a policing issue. So behind me, I have a little bit of a diagram. And shout out to my roommate for teaching me how to not invert my mirror. So you should be able to see this.
We can see it.
Okay, thank you for laughing. So first we have, so I put a little diagram of what the root causes would be, and I'm riffing off of a TikTok trend. So just bear with me if you don't really know what's happening. So I put up basic needs right here. Or no, I put up root causes of crime. First on the top, we have inaccessibility to basic needs, a root of crime. So, on the bottom of the pyramid, we have affordable, permanent housing. You exist, but you could do better. We need more of it. Next, for a basic need, can you see that? Maybe not.
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. Second on the pyramid, we've got basic need that we could use that could take the funding from the police would be warming and cooling centers. Next, on the bottom, this is just what I came up with. Community and food programming. I'm not really fully sure what that would look like, but if the Community Enrichment Fund was funded a little bit more, then there's probably organizations that are doing this work already in the community who would know exactly what to do. So next, root cause. We got, oh no, sorry.
Technical issue.
Lack of support for families and neighborhoods. So all of these things that I'm coming up with would probably fall under housing services or child and community services, which are receiving far less funding than the Hamilton Police Services right now. So in fact, a slide from the 2023 HPS budget presentation showed that the most frequent 911 call was for trespassing at 27.3%. So this is where my brain goes. It goes, though I'm not an expert, but I can only wonder why people would trespass. It would be for shelter, somewhere to sleep, a safe place to use drugs, to steal for basic necessities, and it's because of inaccessibility to essential needs. Okay, so we're going to go back to the chart. We have lack of support for families, something that I've come up with, a solution. Community centers. Health centers. Childcare spaces. And then, lastly, up in the corner here, Another root cause, inaccessibility to essential services, similar to basic needs, but different. So what I put down, safe injection sites, mental health crisis centers, and then what's been talked about by multiple other people, we have the Care Fair public transit campaign that would actually tie together all of these services to make the services more accessible and robust, and like actually make the wraparound services connect to one another. Let's see if I had anywhere else, because I heard anything else because I had heard the timer go off. Okay, this is my last concluding thoughts. Please do not give the HPS $12 million more dollars. As mentioned earlier, there is a long list of HPS officers who have done terrible things. Give the money back to the community, not the Hamilton Police Services. We need creative, sustainable, bold solutions. This budget cannot be a maintenance budget. We need a change budget. Thank you so much for listening.
Order, please. Thank you, Katie. That was a very effective and unique presentation. I've never seen one like that. Councillors, does anyone have a question for Katie? Councillor Mark Taddison has a question. Katie?
Katie, can you just move to the side so I can get a picture of that? Thank you.
You didn't have a question?
Oh, my question is, can she move to the side?
Oh.
Thank you, Katie.
Anything further? Okay, thank you very much. Any further questions? Councillor Paul's question for our delegate?
It's actually not a question, but I would...
I'm sorry, Councillor. I'm only permitting questions of our delegates at the moment.
All right. I just, a point of order then. I just don't like...
What's the point of order?
Well, to have people say that cops are doing terrible crimes.
That's
They're
not a
here
point
to
of order,
defend
Councillor.
themselves. So I object
Councillor,
to
that's
that.
not a point of order.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much. Any further questions for Katie? Seeing none, again, Katie, thank you very much for your creative presentation.
Thank you.
Our next speaker is item 6.6.